everybody, welcome back to Kimchi and Cornbread. I'm Sherry. Believe it or not, it's snowing here in central Alabama today, so I thought I would go ahead and make some Salisbury steak to help warm us up and to fill our tummies because I'm freezing. So as usual, I will list all the ingredients down below as well as their measures, and I hope you give this a try. So for the beef, for the meat, I like to keep it simple. 1 pound of ground beef. I'll let that be your choice if you want sirloin, chuck, whatever. A little bit of salt and pepper to taste. Don't forget, we're putting gravy on this, so it really doesn't matter. And some breadcrumbs and a beaten egg. Here's the fun part, getting your hands in there. Now you don't want to overmix this, so just break it up and try to get the ingredients combined. Alright, so at this point I want to break mine up into 6 balls. It's going to be smaller pieces. If you want your patties a little bit bigger, then by all means do it in half, thirds, quarters, whatever. I'm doing mine for portion sizes, and just for the sheer fact they'll cook faster. Alright, and just for fun, I like to make mine in the little ovals. I don't know if you guys remember the TV dinners. I think they were Banquet or something that had. So my pot is up to temperature. I'm going to go ahead and place in a couple of patties. This is going to take a couple of sessions to cook. I don't want to overcrowd the pan. So, depending on your size, I would give them anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes to cook. I'm just going to flip mine. See, that's the color I'm looking for. And don't worry about all the brown bits on the bottom because we're going to use those for our gravy. Oops. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to remove the last batch of patties. And I wouldn't worry about the little bit of oil that we have in the pan because we're going to use it. Now go ahead and drop in our mushrooms and onions. And we want to cook these down. Alright, and we want to use a little bit of our broth to get the bits off the bottom. Yay! So now that our mushrooms have cooked down, our onions have softened, we are going to add the rest of our beef broth. Or try to anyway. And bring this back up to a simmer. When your mushrooms, onions, and broth start to simmer again, this is where you want to add your cornstarch slurry. And the easiest way to do this is to keep stirring as you spread it evenly around. So this is the final point where you do your last taste test to add salt, pepper, whatever you think you need. Also, if this gravy is not thick enough for you, this is where you want to do an extra cornstarch slurry. Always mix the cornstarch and water before you put it in, because if you just try to dump cornstarch in here, it's just going to get lumpy. Other than that, if you're happy with it, go ahead and slide your meat patties back in there and let it simmer in the gravy for a little bit before serving. And now let's put it all together.